Welcome to Bridge Builders Ministries. My name is Joe, and our mission is to reach people who may have lost hope. For me, I struggle with anger and control issues, and I'm grateful that God is working in my life and that I've found Him, and actually He's found me, and that I have come to the realization that He's always by my side, and He is always there to help me through those situations in which I do get angry or I want to control the situation. I'm grateful for Him to give me the nudge when in the right direction and guide me in the right direction. The mission of our Bridge Builder Ministry is to, like I said, reach people who have lost hope, gotten themselves into a situation that they can't get themselves out of. They feel like they're lost, that there's no one there to be with them in this situation, and we would like to let them know that they're not alone. My inspiration, or our inspiration for this mission, is a co-worker of mine. He's been down your road. He's been where you have been, and God has blessed him very well. And I'm grateful for having him as a co-worker and to inspire me to do this. He received newsletters. He also received pen pal letters, which we would like to do as well, to help encourage you to push forward, to stay on the right path, to get on the right path. Everybody gets into a spot where you feel like you can't get nowhere and that you feel stuck. Well, we got to get out of the rut, climb up over the rut if we have to, and reach up, and somebody's going to help you pull you out of that situation. Okay, so I'd like to share a verse with you. So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, and do not panic before them. For the Lord your God will personally go ahead of you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. And this is from Deuteronomy 31:6. Like I said, it's a encouraging spot to know that God, no matter where we're at, God is always there by our side, and His Son Jesus is walking right alongside of us and helping encourage us and push us forward in life and bring us back onto the path that He wants us to be on, and to encourage us that there's no one who could be lost. We can always be found by God and Jesus. My church that I go to, we sing modern Christian songs, and one of the songs that we sing is called Reckless Love by Casey Asbury, and it's a great song, and it presents the love that God has for us. Every time I hear this song, me and my wife, we want to just stand up and start, kicking walls down, and just it's a very energizing song. Basically, the song shows us how God loves us so much that He's going to do anything He can to try and get us back to Him, and to encourage us to come back to Him. And one of the lines is he'll kick down a wall, he'll climb every mountain, he'll light up every cloud he can light up, because just as parents who lose their children or think they've lost their children, they're going to try and find them. They're going to go till the last possible second until they can't get nowhere else, and keep searching and searching for their children, to bring them back and have them back in their arms and to keep them by their side. And this song is great for that. The other thing it talks about in the song is the 99. Jesus used that as a parable at one point in Matthew 18:12 and 18, and Luke 15:3-7 talk about this parable. There's a farmer who's a sheep farmer, and he has 100 sheep. He's got 99 in the corral. One has gotten away from him. So he knows those 99 are going to be safe right where they're at. So he goes out searching. He's beating the bushes. He's just going in every valley, going on every mountain. He's searching everywhere to find this sheep and putting every ounce of effort to find this one lost sheep. And people will say, well, that's kind of crazy. You got 99, what's the one sheep gonna matter? But for God, that one sheep means everything. So if you're a person who feels lost and you feel so far away from everybody that you feel like you're on an island, don't. God and Jesus are searching for you to come back to him and be with him, be part of his family. And I think that's so awesome. Let's see. Here's an example. Luke 15:8-10. Or suppose a woman has 10 silver coins and loses one. Won't she light a lamp and sweep the entire house and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she will call in her friends and neighbors and say, rejoice with me, because I have found the lost coin. In the same way, this is joy in the presence of God's angels when even one sinner repents. See, even this is just an example of a coin, a little silver coin, and to have that much joy in finding that silver coin. Can you imagine the joy God has when he finds that one lost sheep and they come back? They come back. He has this celebration, and it's an awesome time. We at our church, whenever somebody accepts Christ, we put these carnations up on the stage, and it's a celebration for us, because we get to see how God really is working in our world, even in times when it doesn't look like it. Another example, Luke 15:32. We had to celebrate this happy day, for our brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost, but now he is found. This was a snippet out of the prodigal son, where the son wanted his inheritance early. He had enough of working on the farm, and he wanted to go enjoy life. He goes out and spends all of his inheritance, and then a famine comes, and he's got nothing, no rations, he's got nothing left, and he ends up going to a pig farmer. For a Jewish person, that's not the greatest place for them to work, and he's hungry. He's looking at the food for the pigs, because he's so hungry, because he doesn't have anything, and he thinks, well, I'm just going to go back to Dad, and just have him hire me as a servant. And as he's coming back down the road, his father sees that he's coming. The father starts booking down the road, and he's yelling to the servants, grab him his coat, grab him this, grab him that. And he gets his son and he hugs him so tight, because he hasn't had his son in his arms for so long. No matter what the son has done, he is still accepted back into the family. He is still embraced and just loved. That's the biggest part of God and Jesus. They love everybody, no matter what we've done. So they end up throwing a party for him, and the dad is just excited for having the son back. Kind of going a little off my notes. It's okay though. So in the process of back to the lost sheep, that Jesus is talking about in this parable. Same thing with the song is that, I'll read you a couple of the lines that are in it. Let's see here. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Imagine that. Even when you were going against God, he still was looking for you, still trying to grab you and bring you back and embrace you. And he loved us so much that he sent his son down and sacrificed his son so that the sin that we created ourselves could be forgiven. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would find it very hard to sacrifice my son for anybody else. It would be really, really hard. Let's find another one here. Here we go. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Excuse me. Awesome. We don't even deserve him coming to find us. I know in my life that I haven't stuck to the rules. I haven't been close to God like I should have been. And I know that I've done stuff that I'm sure God and Jesus were pretty sad about. But the great thing to know is that there's forgiveness, there's grace, there's just pure love from God, that he just wants us to be with him no matter what. So the fun thing is, like I'm doing with this video right now, is I get to help look for lost sheep. I get to help for that opportunity to, you know, throw something out to somebody and just say, hey, over here, come this way. And that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I haven't come into this realization until 2013. Me and my wife were not doing really well. We were fighting every other weekend. I was working my butt off. I was pretty tired. We had a house that was just too big that we just couldn't take care of. And somebody invited her to go to church. And I said, when she goes, please ask God to give me a little bit of a break, because I'm glad that he thinks I can handle a lot, but I could really use a break. And she said, go, you tell him yourself. And she stormed out the door and slammed it, and she went to church. She had an awesome experience at church. Awesome. The people were welcoming, and she came home and she's like, you gotta check this place out. And I said, all right. So the following weekend I went, and I haven't stopped. And I've been blessed to lead several small groups, which is something really kind of different for me. This is different for me, doing this video, and it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's a great opportunity for getting out and finding sheep, guiding them in the right direction, and all that fun stuff. I know at some point in times it feels pretty down, pretty hard, and you don't feel like God is around you or Jesus is with you. But believe it or not, they're going through all the same stuff that we are going through, and it hurts them just as much, if not more. And they are willing to listen for you. All you got to do is pray. You just got to reach out to them and talk to them and ask them to be with you. Great. Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope this is encouraging, and thank you.